Today, we're exploring Panama's exciting plan to join the Southern Common Market, better known as the Mercosur, as an associate state, a landmark decision finalized on December 6, 2024, at the 65th Mercosur Summit in Montevideo, Uruguay. Panama, a nation of 4.5 million, renowned for its Panama Canal and thriving logistics and banking hub, became the first Central American country to secure this status, aligning with full members Argentina, Brazil, Bolivia, Paraguay, and Uruguay, as well as associate states like Chile, Colombia, and now Panama, in a trade bloc boasting a $3 trillion GDP and 300 million consumers. In 2025, as Panama negotiates a free trade agreement, and they're trying to get this wrapped up this year, the focus is on potential settlement rights for Mercosur passport holders, enhancing trade and residency opportunities. This video will outline what Panama's Mercosur plan involves, the potential settlement rights for Mercosur citizens, the benefits, who it impacts, and the validity of these changes. All information is current for 2025, drawn from sources like the Panamanian Ministry of Commerce and Industries and Mercosur's official website. But details are evolving, so subscribe to the channel as we put out more videos as more new information and changes come out. Panama's integration as a Mercosur associate state, announced by President José Raúl Mulino in July 2024, and formalized through the Economic Complementation Agreement, the ACE number 76, which positions the country as a vital link between Central and South America. Mercosur, established in 1991 via the Treaty of Asuncion, fosters free intra-zone trade and a common external tariff. If you want to learn more about the Mercosur, we have another video on our channel explaining what it is and how it affects the countries as part of the Mercosur, because it makes South American passports very, very valuable, actually. So the Panama Canal is going to bring a lot of new value to the Mercosur. The canal manages 500 million plus tons of cargo yearly across 144 global routes, and the Cologne Free Trade Zone handles 16 billion in trade. This will amplify Mercosur's export efficiency, reducing shipping times as well, maybe preferential rates going through the canal. Panama's service-driven economy, with logistics comprising 30% of its GDP, complements Mercosur's agricultural and industrial strength. Settlement rights, which could allow Mercosur passport holders to live and work in Panama under the 2009 Mercosur Residence Agreement, are under negotiation, but not yet ratified into national law. If implemented, this agreement would grant probably a 2-year temporary residency, convertible to permanent status, a significant draw for the bloc's 295 to 300 million citizens. Imagine that. So 300 million people who might have the right to move to Panama, which, is a place where they can earn US dollars, they can pay 0% tax on foreign income. The benefits of Panama's Mercosur integration are substantial. In 2025, exporters gain preferential access to a $3 trillion market, enhancing Panama's agricultural sector, with products like coffee, shrimp, and pineapples benefiting from reduced tariffs. Consumers might even see a lower cost of goods, as it costs less money to import into Panama, and any consumer, any expat in Panama will know that Panama doesn't produce all that much stuff, and they really do import a lot of stuff. So if the tariffs were lower and import taxes were lower, that could bring down the cost of living in Panama. And then on the economic side of things, trade with Mercosur nations will contribute billions of dollars. There will be a surge in FDI, foreign direct investment. It'll strengthen Panama's role as a financial hub, with something like 80 plus banks managing 100 billion plus in assets, and can go much higher from here. Residents enjoy Panama's territorial tax system, levying 0% tax on foreign income, alongside access to the Caja de Seguro Social healthcare system, which is pretty good by Latin American standards for a public healthcare system. If settlement rights are activated, Mercosur citizens could reside and work without employer sponsorship or without the investment typically required by standard visas like friendly nations. And by the way, if you're looking for residency in Panama, you're trying to figure out what visa makes the most sense for you, MyLatinLife, or a full-scale immigration consultancy, we can get you Panama residency. Me, myself, I'm a Panama resident. So there's a link in the description where you can book a call with us. You can get a one-on-one consultation, get all your questions answered, and put you on a path to Panama residency and potentially citizenship. So back to the plan affecting Panama's 4.5 million citizens, affecting its logistics and agricultural sectors, affecting investors from all Mercosur nations. There's full members in the Mercosur, and then there's associate states in the Mercosur like Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, I believe Guyana, Peru as well. Even Suriname, I believe, is an associate state. And so basically, full members get one type of settlement rights, and then associate state members might see a different type of settlement rights. Full members might get direct permanent residency, whereas associate members might get direct temporary residency. And who knows, it might be conditional on receiving a work agreement, but if so, that wouldn't be much different than it is today, where it's pretty easy to get a residency visa in Panama if you're from a friendly nations country with a job or with a business. Panama's Mercosur associate state status is permanent unless withdrawn. So they're officially in the Mercosur. It's been about 6 months now. And what changes is going to be the free trade agreements that are renewable based on ongoing negotiations. If settlement rights are ratified, temporary residency would last 2 years, convertible to permanent status after proving financial stability, maybe a job, maybe investment in property, etc., with citizenship possible after 5 years. And who knows if we might even see that being reduced for Mercosur citizens. Typically, it's 5 years in Panama, but who knows? Maybe it could be 2 or 3 years for Mercosur citizens in the future. That's the type of benefits that the Mercosur unlocks, as well as vast trade and potential residency opportunities for Mercosur passport holders. From logistics to lifestyle, it's a strategic move for global citizens. That's the full guide to Panama's Mercosur plan and potential settlement rights. If you're exploring this or you have questions, drop them in the comments. If you're serious about getting residency in Panama or somewhere in the Mercosur or citizenship, book a call with us, link in the description, and give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and check out our other videos on global residencies, low tax, citizenship, and Latin America. We'll see you in the next video.